Hey everyone, welcome back to Crypto Cash. Thank you so much for joining me here. Happy Saturday to you. Hope you're having a great day. We're taking a quick peek here at Ethereum. You get a lot of requests for this one. Again, it's one of our daily drivers here. We're going to jump into some backend data here for ETH and kind of just see generally what's going on here for this coin. So if you're new to the channel, I love teaching people to trade. Hope you can learn something here today. CryptoCash.tech is a site, link down below if you want to become a better trader. For Trading Academy communities and Signals group. Speaking of community, congrats to our community members for some awesome benefits there with some deposit rewards for our new exchange Bitunix. They are fantastic. No KYC, no VPN for our US and Canadian members. They have trading competitions, but more importantly, trailing stop losses and some really extra cool features. If you use my link down below, you'll be eligible for those benefit rewards. But what we want to talk about here with Ethereum is, well, quite a few things. Had some folks trying to short the top, which is good, but also had some folks longing the top too. So we just got to talk about that and just kind of see what's going on here on the back end. So quickly to clarify, there's a lot of liquidation levels occurring here with this coin. The second largest being 21.22. That is basically a short liquidation level, and then 21.50. Okay? So I would say 21.50 is a little safer, but there could be a sweep there. We can see this doji candle forming here. Not always a great sign for the bearish pullback. Taking a look here as well as for long liquidations, we got 2,000 and a lot at about 1950. Okay, so we'll look at some smaller charts to kind of identify that a little better. But truth is that we can see people are trying to long more today than yesterday they were trying to short. Okay, so the bias right now is adding to your position, because if you didn't notice, there's a spot ETF for what is it on the books for BlackRock, and that's why the price has effectively surged. So just bear in mind we got some scenarios here. There's a lot of fundamentals, okay? So we can see the open interest is all over the place. Let's see where we have the most amount of longs. Longs are, we got some somewhat late longs. Actually, no, you know what? Let's go with the larger time frame, because this picks it up a little bit better. So larger time frames we can kind of see here, 2035. So that's a point where a lot of longs feel that it's a good value at about just say even number around 2025. We got a lot of other longs too back in the 1900 range, so congrats to you guys for that. That is awesome. And we take a look here at the shorts. Very similar scenario, only exact opposite, right? People are trying to short at 2030, and they were trying to short previously at right in this range about 1900. So these are areas of contention, and the reason why it's important to recognize liquidity is because you need to understand that when people are focused on these areas and the liquidity gets swept, the price can go in either direction quickly. Okay, so. Anyways, focus is about 1900 and 2000 as close approximates for interest, okay? That's why it's referred to as open interest. All right, so let's take a look here at the daily and see what's going on. So first of all, got a magnificent, or very, very large, I wouldn't say it's magnificent, but a significant amount of fair value here, a gap from 1900 to 2050. And we already identified that there's not a lot of volume in that price range because the price shot up so quick. So that may never get swept, but keep in mind if the price pulls back, that level could be double tapped, if you will. If we take a look at the RSI, stochastic, etc., everything's looking pretty bullish here. We got a convergence here recently. We've also got the money flow index extremely high. Everything's looking very, very good here. We can also see the ascending trend here with the 20-day SMA is honoring itself. There's really no reason to try to short into this coin. If you do short, again, tight targets, make sure you take profit before that 1900 range, because that is roughly where we have a lot of support based on that previous resistance at about 1905. Again, 0.618 on Fibonacci at exactly 1900 is at that key level there for us. Take a look at the 4-hour time frame. Let's go ahead and quickly see here what's going on with this guy. If we take a look at Elliott Wave, we can kind of see that it is anticipating that we do have a bit of a pullback. We're going to see two lower lows and a lower high. So hypothetically, the price, this is the low here, then we're going to come up to a lower high and then a lower low. Okay? That's generally the process of how the ABC pattern works after you've finished your 1 through 5. So at this point, I do feel like we could see a little bit more of a pullback from Ethereum. It is absolutely overextended. It is a fundamental overextension too, and those are typically the worst. They don't sustain as well as you'd like. But once again, we got to give this 2050 level a chance to hold. This is somewhat of a line in the sand here. So if we do lose this level, we may want to consider a short, but between now and then, I wouldn't touch it. All right, taking a look at liquidity, not a lot of recent liquidity levels here. We take a look at the previous week high, low, open, close. Once again, that 1900 stands out. So again, that's the point of contention, that 1900. We could very well see the price action pull back to that level. So just be mindful. This does work as a magnet oftentimes when you have this large amount of fair value in between. Taking a last look at, of course, this is the Ichimoku Cloud. we are traveling not into the cloud, but conversion line, baseline, all that stuff. Everything's pretty much telling us you shouldn't have a long position open at this point. While we are trending positively above the cloud, the short-term trend line, if you will, that's not a positive sign when you see the price action kind of testing that level and losing its momentum. So there's no real reason to take a long at this point because we've established lower lows and lower highs up until now on the shorter time frames. So the hourly tells us we're switching slightly bearish. 4-hour time frames kind of giving us like these indecisive scenarios, and the daily looks extremely bullish. So kind of add that all together, that's I'm not going to trade this coin today. That's basically what that means for me. Okay, so again, being a patient trader myself, a different story altogether. If you want to see how patience pays off, we mastered Solana here recently with our day trading community. We also took some healthy profits as well for some older trades there, 110%, Shiba Inu 71, Kava 97%, our second target. Solana, Luna 2, 180%. Again, this is just how it works in swing trading. You cash out at certain times, other times it's kind of quiet. Okay, but right now is a phenomenal month for us. I cannot wait to provide the results. Again, if you're curious about our current results for last month, they're available here on our Twitter, Telegram, and Discord, but be sure to jump on over there and help us grow the community. Please like the video if you could, help us out, and help yourself. Join the best exchange in the country, world, however you want to put it. No VPN, no KYC required for our US and Canadian members. Use my link, you benefit from a decent amount of deposit rewards. Thank you so much for your time. I look forward to working with you. Have yourself a great rest of your day. We'll see you in the next one.